Let's go see what we find. Hello, sir. I believe you are kicking the wrong ladder. Are you going to run away? Like all pikes run away? I guess not. Okay, well, let's just pound on your face like you're a meat bag. Okay, what the... Okay, it's a pike who wants to duel a longsword. Those don't come along every day. Are you bleeding? You're bleeding. Look at it. You've got blood all over you, brother. Are you going to run away yet? Come on, flee. Or you could fight me to the death for some bizarre reason, I guess. All right, I beat a pike duel. Ah, a highly ranked maul. That's a no. Another maul. That's a hell no. Yeet. Ah! I can't fight two OP mauls, one who's ranked. Hey boys and girls, it's KnightStalker here. Welcome along today to Ellenberg Siege. Check it out, man. Today we're going to bring in the Prefecture Archers, kind of as a sweeper unit. I'll try and use them just to hide them and jump out and assassinate people. We're going to use the Imperial Spears to hold the final point, and we're going to use... I don't know what that means. And we're going to use the... oh my goodness. Alright, we're kicking into the battle, we're a little bit late. So we're going to use the Fortebraccio pikes for the main gate. I'm now planning to use them sort of at the back, the gates to the home point. Wow, looks like a whole bunch of people got disconnected with me. Thanks Booming Tech, sort your servers out. Right, so I could leave the archers up top here, but I kind of, like I was trying to say before we got so rudely disconnected, I want to kind of use them as a sweeper unit. So I'm going to put them in here. They might just be able to be seen there, so we'll put them just back a little bit more. I want them to sort of jump out and spam their arrow rain at something, whether we go left and attack the home point, the A point, or we go right and shower the B point or the stairs. I want them to not know that that unit is there until they're already engaged, and then I'll jump out and do some death. These musket units here are asking to get annihilated. No one's really pushing B, so that's interesting. It's not great to pull on this particular map, unless you're going to pull archers and place them sort of about here where I am and shoot up onto the B point, they're not really very good ranged units in this battle until you reach the final point. Unless you're kind of using them as I'm doing. This is a little bit silly here. These poor old Conquerors Gawd. If you're new to the game, a lot of people, you'll see a lot of videos that are a bit dated and stuff saying how good Conquerors Gawd are. They've had their day in the sun. Fight me on this, but I don't think they're that good anymore. Their shock attack and stuff just isn't as good as it used to be, because just about everything's immune to CC at some point now. Vast exaggeration, of course. Come back, I want to love you. Love me! Alright, there we go. He has 24,200 hit points. That's not a lot. I have 11,000 more hit points than that dude. It's great to be a longsword, I tell you that. Well, most heavy armor uses this day, as it turns out, these days. Watch out for trebuchet shots as they're getting annihilated. Watch out for kaboom! Trebuchet shots! Kaboom! Ah! Kaboom! Lol. Here we go. Somebody out there is having a great time on the Scorpios and just killing all of these ranged units. This is what happens when you just place the ranged units and don't move them and basically sits too static with them too close to the point there. That's just what happens. Watch out for trebuchet strikes again. Who's getting nuked? I don't want to pull my archers in, but I will go and see what I can do to help up here. Let's go have a look. So let's go. Mooms are okay on stairs. Those javelins probably not so much. I think I would just sort of sit on the corner here and make them unable to capture. See that maul inside the Mimilos? Grab isn't too common these days, but that just what he's doing suggests to me he's going to try and grab me and throw me off the wall. Suppose there's only one way to find out. Should we poke the bear? Let's poke the bear. Put the bleed on. Yes, there we go. Whee! Doink. Now that would be fatal for most people, I imagine. It was not fatal for me. Anybody using full toughness won't be fatal at all. We're not at all afraid of the longbow. We don't really want to get whacked by them all in the monks though. However, we can just do this and go back up the stairs. Because I'm better than him. Ha ha ha. Right, I just want to get on the right side of the skirmish line before I take stock of things, otherwise we'll get attacked in the back quite horribly, and that's extra damage. Can we pick off some of these guys at the side here? We can, just using the arc of the sword. And our team is playing terribly here. Those Imperial Pike Guard, this is the worst possible place to put Imperial Pike Guard, the absolute worst. If you're relatively new to the game, let me give you one guaranteed solid piece of advice that will do you for all pikes and at all levels. Pikes do not fight on stairs, ever. Right, so let me repeat that. Pikes do not fight on stairs ever. Ever. Ever, ever. We don't have the technology. One day we might have the technology to place our pikes and angle them at 45 degrees up the stairs, but today is not that day. We do not have the technology to angle our pikes up. Right, let's see what we can do here. We just got the remains of a couple of units, and we'll try and kick this guy out of the circle. There we go. Kind of missed him with my follow-up though. Mauls are a bit overpowered these days. I'm just going to leave, I think. And that was a good call. I would have died without really holding the point for any particular point of time. Get my archers moving, and hopefully we can use them later on. Had I been more prepared there, like I wasn't fighting on B and retreating, I would have been able to pop them out on the left-hand side of the A point and sort of gun into the advancing enemies there. Problem is, if I did that, I would kill probably quite a bit, but all that has to happen is a hero jumps on their horse and chases them down, right? And then you lose them. So we're just going to run. Alrighty, I think we'll go with the pikes, and we're going to protect the door here. Now, they typically come from C through to home point, but sometimes you do get the sneaky buggers who like to come around the outside. Now, one of the things about the 40 pikes these days and the tactics with them is that they struggle when they're by themselves. They're very much a backup unit, and they're very good at backing up, and I don't know anybody who would say, nah, I don't want Fortebraccios backing up my unit, I hate Fortebraccios backing my unit up. That's not a thing that happens, right? But it does mean that we can't advance down the side here. Don't forget, if you're a longsword, be kind to people. You've got all sorts of boosts and heals that you can use for your team. Now that unit will get back, it will heal faster, and it will actually get there faster too. Right, this will be interesting. Double 40s. Fortebraccio. See, I can try and say it. People tease me about my pronunciation of the Fortebraccio pikes because I don't make much of an effort. I'm sorry. I'll try harder next time. Alright, now when you've got two blocks of pikes like this, you want one behind the other. Why do you want that? Because as they push into the front block to try and disrupt it, the second block of pikes stabs them to death. And this is even more brilliant. See, those are, if I'm not mistaken, militia pikes, pike militia. Why that's fantastic is they have a stun. Okay, now we've got a double hit stun, we've got a shield block, we've got pike block followed by a backup pike block. That's a deadly combination. Anyway, while I've been yapping on again, I haven't really been following my map. Do you see how they're all on the C point, as you might expect? Nobody, either we don't have vision on what's on the other side of this door, or there's just nothing there, which is the most likely scenario. So let's rock over to the other door here and get ready to face the horde from the C point. This gate here, generally don't close it. Don't close it unless you want to trap some people inside, right? It doesn't keep people out at all. It keeps them out for 10 seconds, right? But 10 seconds when you close it and trap somebody and the unit inside is a lot. So don't close that door unless you're trapping someone. There's another tip for you. And here we go. We've got our shields, our double hit stun, our front pikes and our back pikes. This is a death block of hell, man. And we've got even one range unit behind us. Perfect. Look at how quickly these guys just absolutely going to melt. Look at this. Don't know why that guy's lasting a while. There we go. We've got longsword buffs on them too, so we've got massive damage reduction and everything on these units. Oh, delicious. Oh, that's so good. Look at this longsword down the side. He's going to get focused by 2 units of pikes as soon as the front line collapses. Watch. Didn't quite get him. No, sir, that's a terrible idea. What on earth are you thinking? Show your back to the ranged unit and a hero. Look at this longsword getting melted. Oh, this is death. This is fantastic. Shields, pike militia, and double pike. Just amazing. I love it. We haven't got a lot of kills, man, but I feel like we're doing a lot to help the team. We were part of a 5-man team that blunted their entire enemy charge there, so that was nice. Alright, the enemy have come in the back there. I think our team have got it covered. I don't think we need to break formation. We've lost our shields. Hopefully they'll come back once they heal up or something like that. Longbow heroes. Oh my goodness. If you love the longbow hero, good for you, man. I don't think it's very good though. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, I'm not close enough. Oh, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. If I was 2 meters forward, I would have wiped the entire unit. Ah, that was a mistake. They're not coming around the back, are they? I can see lots of stuff coming around there. See the map? The reason I'm now facing the other way is because of what was attacking us in the rear. I didn't want that, for example, coming all the way through and demolishing us. Now, this is how you use 40 pikes when you have just a block of shields in front of you and you hold the pike. Wow, one guy got 202 kills. Is that the tips of the pike extend just beyond the front of the shields. You don't sit inside the block. See that? Pikes extend just beyond the front of the shields. That's where you need to be, because when things press into those shields, they will knock them back. Particularly stalwarts, they don't reform where they were last placed, which is good in some situations and bad in others. But if anything that tries to push into them will face the pike block, and the further in they push, like say, you know, a longsword charging into them or something like that, the more deadly it becomes because they face more points. Now I can try and grab that bow and try and beat on him, but he does have an escape skill, so it's not much point. You know, I might just cause him a little bit of damage, but I'll hold on to my my ult for now. Damn, man, my bro really got 202 kills here. My man. Oh, look at this. This is foolish. Let's knock him back into pike range. Num, 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 delicious. Boy, that was insane. Why would you do that? This is going to end up badly. So, we don't have enough here to completely stop them if they push in. And my boy died. So all I can do is push into the gateway and hold the gateway as much as possible with my stun pikes, right? If they allow them to come in, they'll just steamroll me anyway. The only way for them to get through at the moment is to, well, yeah, okay. A bit of fire and hero is exactly what they needed to do. So now we're going to put them into open, which should scatter them out a bit and make them much harder to clean up. And we'll see if we can shunt these guys around a bit and cause them some disruption. That Glaive's my boy. Come here, man. Huzzah! Meet my longsword, biatch. You don't know who I am, do you? You don't know who I am. I'm a longsword, boy. Wrecking your face with my longsword. Lowest damage weapon in the game, huh? Lowest damage weapon in the game. Fear me. That's right, you run. You run. We need some help. I can see on the map that team are coming in. Anyway, we better go and get a unit or we're going to be pretty useless for the remainder here because I can't do much to that pike block. I can disrupt it once, but we haven't got anything to exploit that. So, these people, they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're messing with. They don't know they're messing with the longsword, man. Not just any longsword either. They're messing with the longsword, right? Why the archers, KnightStalker? That's a stupid idea. Yeah, you're right. It is a bit of a stupid idea, but we're getting pushed through with cavalry, right? And cavalry die horribly to this unit, and also it may force them to try and dive the unit. They're in desperation mode now because they're half captured, right? So let's disrupt their heroes. This unit can't turn around now or it will get devastated. Look, they just did it. Now we're going to start devastating the unit. Look at those horrendous damage. Oh my goodness. Arrow rain is so killer. If you set it up right. I'm surprised that my archers are still alive, frankly. Even going to get to do another one without even moving, which is crazy, by the way. You usually wouldn't want to do that. You usually want to reposition and arrow rain again, but why not get our sentry? But look at how much damage is just being inflicted to anything attacking the point. I can see they're about to get dived though. You see the map? Why would you advance? Look at these guys advancing into heroes. Why, boy? And look at their horrendous amount of damage. And those archers are going to kill that guy off, I think. They did. They killed him. If you step in front of arrow rain, you don't last long. But anyway, look at how much they spent 2 units and 2 heroes or 3 heroes to try and kill that archer unit, which is exactly what we want, right? Plus we killed off heaps on the point. That went better than I expected. I expected to kill a few cavalry and then have a... oh, that's a gold badge. Expected them to kill a few cavalry, you know, and then get jumped on by a hero to sacrifice the hero's self for the archer unit. But it actually paid off a lot better than it went. So, now we have our endpoint murder, death, kill guys. That's how I say Imperial Pike Guard when I forget what I'm saying. I do that a lot, man. It's quite hard. It's quite hard to sort of talk over top of what you're doing. I'm sure you guys do tease me all the time when I get things wrong, so that's fine. You understand, I'm sure. Look at this. Look at this. Nah, boy. He thought he was going to try and dive and disrupt until he saw a big unit of shields, or 2 big units of shields, and went, nope. Tried to nope out and got splattered everywhere. See those guys in our backline? I don't like that. What, guys? Look at the map. You're a good player, right? You look at the map. You look at the map all the time. I was just talking to one of the dudes in the Discord chat room yesterday, I think it was. And we were talking about how if you've got a driver's license, what you do is you drive on the road, right? And you watch the road, you look at your speedometer, you look at your mirrors, and you're back at the road. Well, that's what you want to do in Conqueror's Blade too. It goes gameplay, map, unit status, back to gameplay. It's just that little triangle. Anyway, I'm going to dive into this. You watch. There's nothing they can do because there's nothing here that will actually super disrupt my unit of hyper killer murderer shields once the Murmillos are gone. So now I'm going to face tank the entire enemy army because I can, because I'm the Longsword. I'm going to drag my unit of shields with me, which will allow all of our team to come with me, and we will have spearheaded a massive and overpowering counterattack. He's got minus 30% armor at this point because I just hit him with the slash double. I wonder who that was, whether it was my unit killed him or whether it was me. God of War, that's right, because that's what longswords are for, right? We always get gods of war. You don't get this many hero kills very often as a longsword, I'll tell you that. Anyway, I can see that they're attacking our home point, so we can't wait to heal. We're just going to cast Knightly Vows, which will speed up my unit, and we're going to get into the home point. Now, we don't have to panic and do stupid stuff because there's not enough in there. Even if they clean up the rest of our team or what's there, they still have to capture the entire point, and they can't do that before we put ourselves on the point, right? We're going to lead in now with a bleed ult, because we can do that now. And we're going to kill the short sword. Oh, he was mine. Can we catch that longsword or block him maybe? No, never mind. Alright, back to me shields. And at this point, they've only got 200 units left, but we only have 450. Holy heck. Some of our guys have got king scores. I got another badge. Must be that longsword getting snagged. Look, one guy's got 340 kills and 13 hero kills. That's retardulous. One dude's got 14 kills with 1 death or 0 deaths. That is a flex, man. Oh, extra free kills. This guy had a nice idea. I like how he's not giving up. Full respect to that guy for not giving up. He had 3 cavalry left. He decided, I'm going to give this a go. Good on you, mate. Look at these heroes riding in now. They ride in, they see 2 full units, 2.5 full units on the point, and just like nope out. Oh, that's absolutely ridiculous. We'll just try and heal them at the same time as me, right? You should do that if you're a longsword. Make a real good high effort to heal your allies. My goodness, 14 and 15 kills. Alright, man, I'm going to fast forward the rest of the battle. It's pretty obvious now that the game is over. I'll fast forward at maybe triple time so you can see what's going on still, but I'll see you at the results screen. Let's go. Oh my god! My bro's just marveling at the dude that got 340 kills, man. That's incredible. And tick-tock, the time is up. No MVP for me, man. Not even close compared to those other two fellas. Still not bad, man. Still not bad. 6 in a row. It's a longsword. Boy. It's the longsword. That's nuts. That's nuts. 1.4 million done. 1.3 taken. A few peasants there at the end. Oh, those are the 40 pikes. Where do we... I don't know when we killed those archers. Geez, the 40s did well. Prefecture Archers did a lot better than I thought they would, given what I was trying to use them for. And the Imperial Spear Guards got 17 kills, which is quite incredible when I charged them right into the middle of the enemy army. 18 for 1 and 22 for 0. That's outrageous. That's absolutely outrageous. For 0. 22 for 0. Boy. Man, we had a whole bunch of people who didn't really contribute. This guy must be a little annoyed about his amazing performance. This guy too. Look, there's some high performers actually in this game. Like, you don't see that all that often, right? But hey, it is what it is. Well, boys and girls, I hope you learned something new, or you just enjoyed the battle. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. 77 hero deaths. I'll just point that out. 77 hero deaths. What the heck?